So we're back on the Night Train Effect on various interweb locations. Still talking about the horror movies because these guys have started geeking out, and that's fine. We're allowed to do that. You know, no one brought Black Sunday, Mask of Satan, Mario Baba.
That was the woman who died recently, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was in that.
Maybe.
Karen.
Possibly.
Black.
I just know her by her rack.
Karen the Rack Black.
I think that was her Christian name.
Yeah. Well, we did avoid some of the obvious ones, like the most obvious one, which I'm sure is one of our definitely on our top tens. The original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yours. Yeah. Yours. Fuck Freddy Krueger. Bitch ass pansy.
Well, he's
like you in the dreams, man. I was really
upset.
upset that New Line decided to go, hey, you know what? Freddy vs. Jason, 75% Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
What's wrong with Nightmare?
Nah.
Scary. What's scarier than a nightmare?
I don't know.
Killing you.
It's just I don't dig it. I don't jive with it. I mean, I understand. Don't get me wrong.
My wife has night terrors. I freaking live for them. I feel like this is shit that can happen. That's why I love horror movies. Stuff that can happen, but not in real life.
Like virtual reality.
Yes.
Well, I remember one time this is gonna be weird. My first encounter with my stepfather, my biological father, and he came by my apartment. And he was looking at my horror movie posters. Like, you watch a lot of horror movies. What's up with that? I was like, it's the one reality that's never going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Vampires are not going to fly into my house. A mass
Zombies
serial
are
killer is
gonna
not going to
break
break
Oh,
my
wait.
door.
You just reminded me. Flying into your house.
The Fly.
Salem's Lot.
Yes.
The original.
Yes.
TV movie from one of the best TV movies ever made.
It was.
There were scenes from that haunted my nightmares. Haunted my nightmares for years. The what was it, Barlow? Was
Mr. Barlow, yes. Green, Nosferatu looking, had the two pointy fangs, like greenish, just terrifying.
And that's the kid in the window.
I still, NBA. I still want to get a Jeep. Because that's what you do. Like, if I can't say this on the air, but fuck it, I'm putting it out there because who knows who will listen to this. If I get to the point where I'm like 56 years old, I haven't figured my life out yet. Like, I'm still like managing a restaurant somewhere and living paycheck to paycheck. Guess what I'm doing? Taking what money I have saved, I'm buying a Jeep.
So what restaurant you manage?
It gets old after a while. I've been in the industry since I've been 13. Yeah. As I said earlier, second midlife crisis. I'm only 33. So I'm going to get a Jeep, and I'm going to drive across the country killing vampires. Yes. I know you're saying
that's murder, because there's no real vampires. You'd be killing goth people.
I'd be killing prostitutes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
all bloodsuckers.
Got a little Bundy in there. Got some serial killer in there. But and then here's the thing. I do plead guilty / insanity, right? And I get to go away to a nice institution where they just evaluate me for the rest of my life. Boom. Don't have to worry about Social Security. I don't have to worry about any of those things.
I will never tell you if I charge somebody for sex.
An atheist avenging Christians everywhere. Anyway, so The Fly, David Cronenberg.
Oh yeah,
That's terrifying.
Cronenberg.
That's it, Cronenberg.
Burger.
Whatever.
Cronin hot dog.
I've had a whiskey or two.
The Fly. The Fly terrified me as a child. Now we're not talking about the original. We're talking about the Jeff Goldblum version. And just the images were just burned into the back of my head. I don't think I've seen it since I was very young.
When I was young, the scariest movie, the first horror film I ever saw, I was way too young to have seen, was
I Spit on Your Grave.
Jaws.
Jaws.
Jaws. Yeah. I couldn't hang my feet off the bed because obviously the shark was going to
obviously. I still can't do that. That's
Land Shark scare. I was the same age range when I saw Land Shark on SNL. I was like, oh, it's eating people. Exorcist I never found scary. In fact, I thought it was so ridiculous. I had an ex-girlfriend who used to say, Exorcist is the scariest movie I ever saw because it can happen. It can.
And Halloween is what happens in The Exorcist.
Exorcist it's scary because the atmosphere is built so well.
So you're Hispanic. Your people believe that kind of thing.
Well, actually, I don't think it has nothing to do with the belief things because I can get scared of UFOs and aliens.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't really believe,
Dude,
It's the scariest UFO movie, Independence.
Fire in the Sky, hands down. We've had this discussion plenty of times. Fire in the Sky.
We both nailed that.
Although there's one recently that I thought was pretty well done in the sense of having some good cheap scares. I think that was called The Fifth Dimension with Mila Jovovich.
I didn't see that kind
Fifth
of
Element.
No.
Oh, the fourth kind.
Fourth Kind, yeah. So let's see. I'm completely off. But thank God you're here to. Yeah, but yeah, I really.
Contact. We're gonna go that route.
Yeah, Contact was alright, but
So we're talking scary.
Yeah, Fire in the Sky,
Batman
hands
Forever.
down. Just. Have you ever seen Fire in the Sky?
I haven't seen that.
If you really want to get freaked out by being abducted ever, watch that, and you'll just not want to be out in any woods ever.
Well, you're not in Alabama, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Oh wait, you guys didn't mention that some of the scariest movies I've ever seen. They're so stupid and easy to make fun of, but freaking creepy. As Demons and Demons 2.
I have a confession to make. As a kid, going to the video store and being able to rent horror movies, the covers of them scared me.
This covers alone are creepy.
Yeah.
Even Night of the Demons with Linnea Quigley.
Oh, Night of the Demons is one of my favorites. I love them.
Putting the lipstick in her nipple.
Love that film.
Yes.
I missed out on that.
Night of the Creeps. Speaking of Night of the.
I love Night of the Creeps. The good news is your dates
yeah.
are here. The
Oh,
bad news is they're dead. It's a great line.
Yeah.
Return of the Living... Pumpkinhead was good.
Pumpkinhead. What's his name?
Lance Henriksen.
There we go.
I took him to Top Dog. Him and Tony Todd. I took him to Top Dog, this old club in Cherry Hill.
Oh, okay.
It was the weirdest moment. I just love seeing the look on people's faces when they see Tony Todd. And they're like, oh, it's Candyman.
Yeah, it's Candyman.
Yeah.
And it was, I felt bad. His son came with us. He was 17, but
He was also in the Night of the Living Dead remake.
He was.
He was the main character.
He played the
He's
Ben
awesome.
character.
Tony Todd's son was 17 at the time when I took him. He's like, my son get in. I talked to the manager. He said, as long as he doesn't drink. I walked away from the table. His son took a sip of my margarita, and they caught him, kicked him out. He said, Dad, they're kicking me out. You're just going to sit there? He goes, you did it to yourself. And then I'm sitting at the bar with Tony Todd, Candyman, and we're having a heart-to-heart. And he said, I'm just trying to raise him right, you know? And he goes and does shit like this. And he's being sincere and opening up, and all I could think of, see the fucking bar with Candyman. It was horrible.
Candyman's opening up his heart to me.
Opened up his heart, and then the bees come out, or?
Then he opened
And the bees came out. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's
Having
great.
a heart to
Got
heart
us free
to you.
drinks, though. Like, put the bees away. We'll serve you.
Personal another favorite sequel of mine, Hellbound. Hellraiser 2.
Another great story. Hold on.
So you're hanging out with Doug Bradley.
Ashley Lawrence.
Okay.
Ashley Lawrence and Barbie Wilde, who played the Pinhead with the...
yeah.
I mean, not the Pinhead, the Cenobite.
Cenobite.
That's right.
I'm hip.
They both came... I had Rascals...
The fact that I know that just showed that I'm not hip, actually.
That shows you're awesome.
Yes.
They said, we've never been to a Walmart. And I said, you've never been to a Walmart, the home of the Cenobites? So I took them to the Walmart in, I guess it was Pennsauken or wherever. It was on 38, the Walmart on 38. Oh, and she said, Ashley said, I've always wanted to go to Walmart. We don't have them in LA. And Barbie Wilde lives on the coast of France. She said, I never got to go to a Walmart. We've always wanted to see this place. Come on, get in my car, let's go. So I got to go to Walmart with Ashley Lawrence and a Cenobite.
This is my favorite guest we've ever had.
It was the most amazing moment in my life. I was like, they're real Cenobites here.
And they want to go to Walmart.
And they
That's
wanted
the
to go to
most interesting
Walmart.
aspect. They actually wanted to go to Walmart.
And the best part is that night I became friends with also Butterball, the big fat one.
Has he slimmed down?
What?
Has he slimmed down?
He's very slim.
Good.
He looks like Phil Collins, the old Phil Collins.
The
He's a theater actor. Simon Bamford. And he's a theater actor in London. And he's really a nice, humble guy. He's so funny.
Nice.
And that night, I had Rascals where they had Monster Mania. It was a comedy club there. And they came in and they said, can you show us, is there a Chinese restaurant across, is there a Japanese restaurant across the way? I said, yeah, I'll show you how to walk there. And I took him outside, and David Naughton from American Werewolf in London came out, and he said...
Another great horror movie that should have been on that list. What the fuck am I thinking? It's one of the best. It's the best werewolf movie of all time.
Absolutely. Hands down. And it was so corny, but I said, are you going with them to the sushi restaurant? And he said, yes. And I said, stay off the moors. And he just rolled his eyes, but it was awesome to say that to him.
Could have been, yeah, that's great. That's great. The only other thing I could think of with that situation going on, make sure you get a Chinese menu in your hand. All right. Well, Jason Pollock has a lot more stories coming up for us right now. He's actually here promoting his book. You're really reading this? You're really reading this?
You know why? Because it's my ramblings on social media is exactly what it is.
Hey,
here's the deal. We're getting foreclosure notices because I'm a comic. And I work at a catering job, and my wife works at Barnes & Noble. So we're not able to pay our bills timely. We're trying. And I thought, a GoFundMe is corny, because everybody is in this situation.
Yes.
Nobody can pay their bills.
I know a few comics that actually have GoFundMes for their baby mama drama.
Yeah, I get it. I understand why they're trying. But I thought, some people have said, dude, your Facebook stuff is funnier than you on stage. So I thought...
Was that how you promoted after a show? I guess you get enough laughs. If you spend $10, you can buy my book, and I guarantee you'll have the funniest poops.
Exactly. Yes, it's perfect toilet reading. You're really reading this book by Jason Pollock.
I can't wait to check it out.
Somebody gave it a really good review.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. That guy.
I've gotten phone calls, and I've been telling them, leave a review on Amazon. They're saying, dude, it's actually funny, which is good. Which I take that as a compliment.
If they called you and said, by the way, I just watched Schindler's List, and that was the second most depressing thing I did in my day. And then you'd be like, could you still put that review on Amazon? There's a lot of people out there.
Well, there's a guy named Joe Netter, K-N-E-T-T-E-R.
Okay.
Joe Netter is a twisted fucking horror writer. I mean, like, toilet horror humor.
You wrote Ghoulies?
No, Joe Netter did not write Ghoulies.
Oh, you said toilet horror, so that's right as well.
You didn't write Ghoulies, I take it. But,
you didn't come out of the toilet?
Yeah, I met him, he's friends with Sid Haig.
I got the reference.
Okay. He's a very nice guy, but he's fucking sick. And I love him for that. And he's got a very hot B-movie actress girlfriend named Sarah French, who's gorgeous and worth looking up.
Is she like Russ Meyer quality hot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Blonde, beautiful. And he gave me a copy of his book called Thoughts, and he said, it's just stuff I put on Facebook, I compiled into a book. I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my I said, but wait, you already did it. He goes, I don't give a fuck. So I'm not stealing his idea. He gave me permission.
Oh, no.
But I actually owned up to it and said, you're really reading this book? So if anybody has any critiques, he just put his fucking Facebook statuses in the book. It's exactly what it is, but I separated it into chapters. Horror. Let's see. Let's find one from horror. Something good. Hold on.
Something good. They're all good.
They're all good. It's your book. You're training.
We're really reading it.
I know, but I'm very hard on myself.
Of course you're going to be hard on yourself.
Because you're a comic.
But where can we find this book?
Pinhead versus Beetlejuice, who would win?
Pinhead versus Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is opening the box, I assume?
I guess so.
Or does someone open a box and then say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice? Because there's two different meanings there. Because that person that's summoned the box, and then you're going to have Pinhead going after that person. So Beetlejuice will turn have to save them?
What if somebody opened the box and said Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice?
At the same time.
At the same time.
It's still the box. The Pinhead.
And they'd have to fight out who's going to take their soul.
This is true, yeah, okay.
I like it.
Here, I just joined a gym called the Silent Hill Fitness Center. It's a little weird in there, but it really forces cardio. Okay, good. I got to laugh.
Where can we find this book?
Amazon.com or CreateSpace.
And we can just search for the title, You're Really Reading This Book?
Just put in You're Really Reading This Book. It's the first one to come up. And the best thing about putting that in Amazon is it'll come up on your news feeds. Anytime you read a news story and you scroll down, the ad will pop up on the bottom. Because people have said, dude, your book's popping up. It's because I did a search for it? Yes.
Well, the link will be in the description of this podcast, the video, guys. So anyone listening, if you want to order the book online, just scroll down and read the description. You'll see a link right there for You're Really Reading This Book. But I said that wrong. I kind of made it a statement. It's You're Really Reading This Book? Right? That's
exactly.
How you, yeah, okay.
That's what the guy on the bus would say to you.
My target market is people who shit.
Okay, and that's everyone.
Everybody poops.
You've won.
Another great popular book.
And you could sit in the toilet, you can read the book, and charge your phone, because you don't need your phone. I mean, you could use your phone and go on my Facebook and scroll and read the statuses for free, or You can pay $12 on Amazon and charge your phone away from the toilet and read the book.
Now, I'm guessing you're going to be signing every copy that goes out?
That would be weird, but if they want me to sign a copy,
You never know. This thing could take off. You never know. There could be you're really reading this book, part 7, and then at that point it'd be like, yeah, you're really reading this book. It wouldn't even be called a question mark. It wouldn't be a question mark.
That's true.
How much fiber? No, it actually be called. How much fiber did you eat today?
Oh shit, we're over 15 minutes.
Oh my god. It's okay.
Now listen, I wanted to ask you.
All right.
This is something I put in here, and this is why Trauma wants it. We never talked about trauma. I even wrote, the world needs trauma films. They help you witness the things you'd never dream of and open your mind to a deeper, darker place. We're laughing at it. Trauma is healing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if someone was brought up on trauma films, they'd be a broader-minded person?
I am.
There you go.
I grew up on Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High,
Cannibal the Musical?
Didn't see that one.
If you like South Park.
Okay.
Matt Southern, Ray Parker's first film.
Okay, I'll definitely check that out. Yeah.
Based on a real story.
Oh, those two guys doing a musical, you don't say. I find it very hard to believe.
Brilliant.
Yes.
This is going to not make the cut.
It will. I have ways. All right. So, but we are going to be right back. We're going to do one more little section with Jason, the stories from the road, because he is a comic. That's first and foremost. What was that for?
I said, oh, thanks.
Okay. Okay. No, he is a comic. He's a very funny guy, and we'll talk about actually how long it took to get to this point. This might be one of the longest interviews not longest interviews, but longest processes to getting someone to be on a show after talking about being on a show. And we'll go into that. We'll be right back with more Nitrogen Effect after this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.